Hello. I will be reviewing the Green Day Revolution Radio cassette um, thing about Bob combo. So what it includes is the boombox, the box of cassettes, and the sticker sheet. So first we'll review this. I think it's made to look like a like an old-fashioned boombox, particularly the one that's on the flag. So it includes, all your usual stuff. It includes AM, FM, SW1, SW2. Not sure about the latter two, but it includes those. You can control bass, middle, and treble, which is kind of neat. And the cool updated feature, this one is down here, you can plug in a USB or SD card, essentially making it so you can record radio to MP3 or tape to MP3, or even radio to cassette too, but that's probably on other ones as well. But so basically, if you have a radio show, or you have old cassettes, you can record them right onto MP3, take it out, put it in your computer. You can either hit record a bunch of times to record every track, or just record it once, upload it on your computer, use Audacity, cut them up, and make them into individual files. I have not done that yet. I've seen reviews doing this. This is not an exclusive. You can get this on Amazon for $30. It's just a QFX J22U. It's nothing special. But what is unique to this? Oh, I also before I forget, this is fairly loud. But one thing I did notice is that I'm recording this on my phone, and it's ran out of memory a few times, so I've had to record this a few times. And about I think I've had to do this 4 times now, and 3 out of the 4 times it's in the tape. And the one I've used is my original lookout version of Kerplunk, so I'm not going to use that now. But it does play fairly loud. You just turn up even just about like maybe an eighth, and you can hear it just fine. If you turn it to a fourth, it's super loud. And I'm not that old either, so it's still super loud. And so I've never cranked this up full. I don't want to. But so this does get fairly loud compared to other tape player boomboxes I've had. But the unique exclusive feature of this set also includes you can either plug it in through the wall. You can use 4D batteries, and also plug in headphones as well. But anyways, this is the exclusive thing that comes with it. The main thing. It's just a full leather box. It has Green Day in the front, and when you open it up, you have cassettes from 39 Smooth all the way to Revolution Radio. And so it includes everything, including international super hits, except for their B-sides, covers, album, shenanigans, and their Demolicious album. So it does include 2 spots for cassettes. If you did want to purchase those, you could have those, put them in here and literally have their entire discography and cassette on here. And so with the cassettes, obviously you have the old, and the international super hits being kind of like the in between, you have the old albums and then you have the newer albums. And so the reason why I split it up like this is because you can get these have all been released on cassette. And so the cool thing about this is that you can get 39 Smooth, as you'll notice, not 39 Smooth of Slappy Hours, the actual 39 Smooth album, which, the original lookout version, especially the original address too, it sells for a lot. It's usually a collector's item, and so you can still get the original cassettes for about $10 a piece. Sometimes, usually the Kerplunk and the 39 Smooth ones go for about 30 sometimes. It's a little pricey, but American Idiot all the way to Revolution Radio, as far as I understand, has never been released on cassette. Sometimes I found out through the site called Discogs that you can find some albums that usually were released on vinyl and CD in the States. You can get them on a cassette through Indonesia or the Philippines. And so, buyer beware. I have no idea if those are bootlegs or those are actual releases, but you can find cassette versions. I do have, just for S&Gs, I did get a Korn one, just because it was fairly cheap, and I just thought I'd give it a shot to see what it was like. And it didn't have any on the cassette. It didn't have any notification of what was on. It didn't say Korn or any track listing. It looked just like a blank white cassette, so you had to figure out which side it was on. The album art seemed legit, but it also had included stickers on here too in the language of the country. Couldn't remember which one, but yeah. So you may be able to find, I think American Idiot, I think I've seen, otherwise I haven't checked these yet. But at least for this one, these are exclusive to only be able to get this. Why they didn't release these all on cassette, I have no idea, because you can get the original, you can get the Blue album of Adolescence on cassette, you can get the original Circle Jerks on cassette through Frontier Records. And so why they didn't just release them on cassette, you know, they were trying to sell a bucket full of t-shirts. And I'd feel cassettes would probably sell better than a bucket full of t-shirts. But, who knows. But anyways, yeah, this is what comes in this. But some things you'll notice is, as you noticed already, it has 39 smooth. But when I was looking at the Kerplunk version, I was like, oh, this is interesting. Because here's the original lookout version of Kerplunk. Here's the edition it comes with. So as you can see, it's different album art. Even in the back as well. Obviously this one says reprise, but even in the back too, this one reads vertically, this one reads horizontally. And so as you can see, there's even different artwork as well. Oops. Even on the sides too. And if you look at on the inside, I can show you quick. As this one has the infamous picture of the band members switching places. Well, this one doesn't have that picture. It just has album art. It's a different inside album art. And so well, this one is the original one. The 39 Smooth is remastered, so if you're not into remastering, that may bug you a bit. I also noticed too that the Dookie version is a lot darker than the one I had, and also too the Insomniac is a lot brighter. I'm not sure if it just means that my versions are just really old and they just maybe the darkness faded to light and the brightness faded to dim. I'm not sure. But also too, I did notice that on the Nimrod version, it does have a bit kind of a pinkish orangish tint rather than a yellow one, which you'd see on the original one. So I'm not sure if this was just how the cassette version was. I'm not sure. Otherwise, everything else seemed right. Obviously, because of their cassettes, they're going to have a little bit different artwork than the CD and album, just because of it's a cassette and the J card. But so yeah, it does have Uno, Dos, and Tre on here. And all the other, all the albums here. And so, with this, you have all the cassettes here. So that's the cassette box with this cool case that it just folds down. There's no like lock in here, and so it's not like secure, but it's definitely, it doesn't spill. So they are, fairly secure, not from robbers, but at least from falling. And then here's the sticker sheet. So it's just basically, vinyl stickers. These two are meant, according to the website, to be put on here. Were designed to be put on there. I haven't done that yet. I don't know worried about noise reduction. I don't know if it does reduce noise, but that's that. I do have one sticker on the speaker, but it has not reduced noise as far as I can tell. But, so that's the combo. So now, the rating section of it now. So that's what you would get in this combo. I don't like to give numbers to things, so I won't really give it a number rating. But I definitely would probably rate the radio, this boombox, is probably the least, least quality, just because it has eaten a few of my tapes. Luckily, I've been able to fix this. I'm not going to play it on there anymore. Was able to fix it. Yeah, I was able to fix it. And other people, too, on Amazon have mentioned it eating tapes as well. It's a very thin plastic. So it's nice as kind of like a, cool, nostalgic kind of thing. You can, if you like lo-fi, it's not super high fidelity. It's not going to be that super expensive recording of Weezer on high fidelity record, where vinyl, enthusiasts are going to, be able to test recording equipment with it. It's nothing with that. But if you do like, if you're going to listen to a lot of punk, a lot of grunge, a lot of, lo-fi, noisy music, then this would be, might be cool for you, especially since it's only $30. Another thing I noticed too is if you notice here, it does take a while for it to open. So I'm not sure if it's just what the mechanism inside is. Every Walkman I've had in my other tape boombox opens, in a flash. It just and it opens. This one takes a while. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's one thing I've noticed as well. The radio comes in just fine. You know, again, it's really loud. It has a level indicator too, so you can see how loud it is too. Yeah, so the boombox with the least quality, I would definitely rate the stickers as higher quality than the boombox. And so even though you could probably get the image, you know, Photoshop, you know, just, you know, screenshot the image on the thing, upload it into Photoshop, fix it up a little bit, print it out on your own sticker sheet, or have a friend do it. This is probably a lot better quality than the boombox it comes with, just because they're vinyl stickers. Now, of course, the biggest quality would probably be the cassette tapes. They do sound nice. Another thing too is with this boombox, for some reason, like especially when it starts, the vocals do sound kind of wibbly. But eventually, as it plays, it stops. I've retired these on other equipment, my other boombox tape player, my Walkman, and also to my tape deck plugged into my through an auxiliary cord into my stereo, my record player. Played it through those speakers, and it just sounds just fine. For some reason, as far as I can tell, it's the stereo. But yeah, the reason why I did this is because I literally haven't seen anything about this, and it is a pretty pricey combo. And so I thought people should know what exactly you're getting, since I haven't seen anyone else post this on YouTube. So this is my first review, and so obviously, you know, be polite as YouTube can be. Yeah, so if you agree with my review, feel free to comment. If you disagree, feel free to, you know, say either this is complete crap, or no, this is, you know, glorious, wonderful items. How dare I talk bad about them. But yeah, let me know what you think. Definitely feel free to share it. I won't give a plug for like or subscribe, but definitely at least share the video so other people know about this too. So whether or not you should get it, it's, you know, I can't really say, it's up to you. Whether if you definitely are a fan of their older stuff, up to American Idiot, for, you know, anything between 39 Smooth and American Idiot, this may not be for you, because you can easily get these on Discogs, you know. Even if you get like the high collector's items, probably less than $100, including this. But if you do want the exclusive, if you do like their newer albums, especially Uno Dos Tres, then you may like this too, because you can get these on here. Otherwise, you could just, you know, split it with a friend, and if they're more of a, I don't know, not Green Day purists, you know, they like the older stuff, you get the older tapes, you keep the newer tapes. You know, you can split the boombox, maybe order another boombox or something, split the stickers, I don't know, so you can have it, just to, you know, split the cost. But it is a little pricey. I don't know why it's so pricey, because this is only $30. This probably definitely is not worth the extra 200 something just for these tapes. They could have easily just released these individually, so everyone could buy them for, you know, $10. I think the Adolescents in Circle Jerks on Frontier Records, I think, are $5 for the cassette. So they could, you know, if they wanted to really make it pricey, they could have released this as 10 apiece, probably $5 just to be nice. But you know, even the older ones, they're not Smooth and Kerplunk, they could release as 10. And they could probably, you know, sold more cassettes than they are probably going to sell Revolution Radio combos. But you know, who knows? Yeah, but otherwise that's the Revolution Radio combo, everything you get in my review of the quality and everything of it. Yeah, thank you for watching.